Hey, what's up? Renzero here. Doing some work again on the Zoanthropes, as you know. Wanted to show you a few things and also my ideas, because I'm getting some people telling me or asking me how is this big head going to work on such a body, or the weight of the model that's pushing down on these little flimsy legs, and also, you know, with the flimsy legs going with, you know, the size of the head of the Zoanthrope, you know, how is it going to look in proportion to the body that I'm using. So I'm going to show you my ideas, because you know, I studied the Zoanthrope and I was looking at them and kind of going off on what they are, and basically they're just a floating brain, right, a psychic ability, and they give synapse to the what do you call it, to the high fleet, and they're not really for fighting. They're more of that synapse, that power synapse. Yes, they have their powers. Yes, they can do damage on the battlefield, and yes, they can go into combat, and they're very, very strong. But if you look at their actual original pieces, which I'll be showing you, you know, again, you know, of their arms are all cradled up, and they're very, very puny. So I'm going to show you the modifications that I'm going to be doing to them. I'm going to make them more dramatic, and more to what I see as a Zoanthrope. So let's begin. Okay, this is what we have so far. These legs are still movable. I didn't glue them because I wanted to see what pose I wanted, but you can see they hold very well just on their own without them being glued, because it's balanced. And what I did was I pinned them. You really have to dig deep or drill deep into the bodies and put pins in them to really give this a good bond. Otherwise, it's just not going to work, you know, because it's a very, very heavy model, as you can see. This one, this one, of course, went with the higher pose. The legs are glued, because I'm pretty happy with the way he looks. Now, with the arms, see, these are the arms that it comes with. Look how puny these things are. And even right there, those are his arms. So even Games Workshop even saw this as these are just a brain on the battlefield. That's all they are. And you're going to try to keep them out of combat as much as possible, because they are, of course, a very vital part of your army. And these are the add-on arms again. So I figured, okay, they're going to be puny little arms, right? So I got the bug arms here, which are really small comparison to a scything talon, but they look like scything talons. And I'm going to put them, oh god, lost him, put them right here. So I'll be able to pose them how I want them, and it'll go with the bug arms, and it'll give the effect, you know, that, you know, this is, you know, it was this model kind of a deal. Get this guy back. I also got these arms here, so I was going with, okay, should I put those arms, like they're cradled, like he's got them, you know, hugged up against him, kind of a deal, or these ones again, which are right here, which I can get a better angle on this, but you see, I want that more bug look from these guys. And not only that, I'm going to show you what I envisioned a Zoanthrope is. This is what I envisioned them. I envisioned this brain-like thing. They're higher above the army, basically like the War of the Worlds. They're these imperial walkers that walk through. They're holding the synapse, and they got these special weapons, but they're not basically, you know, the bulk of the battlefield. Bulk of the battlefield are what you see around them. But I envision like this swarm around them, running through them underneath, or like basically underneath them, you know, running all around the field. And out of this dust storm, out of this huge horde that's moving toward the army, you see these large entities sticking up besides carnifexes and anything else that you see. That's how I envision what is a zoanthrope. So this is why I built them the way I did. So of course they're going to have a tail. I'm going to work on the body. This one was a prototype. This one became a little bit better. But there's going to be a tail on them. I'll be working on that tonight. There'll be some more carapace that, you know, carapaces I'm going to put on there. You know, like from the extended carapace setup. Plug those in there and make these more Tyranid-like and make the bodies more in tune with them. I'm also looking at tentacles and what kind of tentacles I want. Because again, I'm looking at War of the Worlds, and I'm just looking at these things that are towering over a swarm. And there you go. My zoanthropes, guys. This is Zoanthropes.